this is Comeback Kid. I'm Goose.
I'm Woodstock.
You're watching Tribal Area. Get into it.
Where have you gone? Where has gone? Back since our yesterday. You went on with the freeway until the world gets dead. Where has it been? Or is it time? Now won't stop. Looking back on something better.
It was just kind of one of those things where we didn't really we had an idea just from what we'd heard of like how the shows in Asia were gonna be, but we didn't really know what to expect. I mean, we've played Japan like 3 times now, and Japan, you know, it's a little bit different than the rest of, I think, Southeast Asia. It's just you know, just as far as just the whole culture and the way the kids are so excited about the music. Like, they don't really get the kind of the amount of touring bands that places like Europe or North America get, or some of these other countries. So it's just, they're just so excited to have bands there, and especially like the hardcore bands. I think it's cool for us to be able to go to places like this and, you know, see the hardcore scenes there, hardcore and punk rock scenes, and kind of I don't know, hopefully, like, you know, it expands like where we get to go, and maybe, you know, they get to see us, and we're from pretty far away. But it was just pretty wild. Like, we went to Indonesia, Malaysia, Singapore, and Hong Kong, and all those shows were some of like the craziest shows we ever played, just as far as the reaction and everything like that. So
Just even the traveling end of it was like insane, going in and out of these countries, going through customs, flying into countries, like, just everything was just really crazy. The whole experience, like, and then the shows were insane, which just was the icing on the cake.
Just the kind of thing where you're flying every day and not getting any sleep. You play a show, you go to the airport for the next morning, and it was kind of a surreal week, but yeah, it was good. We filmed a live show in Leipzig, Germany. Yeah. That was back in November, and with, like, you know, like a lot of. It turned out really well, and now we're just finishing up we're trying to do like a documentary kind of thing. Yeah. Kyle, over the years, has been taking a lot of footage with his camera, and then we've had people come along with us and take some film. So just kind of a collection of all our home videos, and
somewhat candid,
showing the recording process, showing some of the touring and kind of weird situations that come about with that. So Canada's hardcore scene kind of goes up and down. I mean, Comeback Kids are originally from Winnipeg. Currently, I'm living in Toronto. So those are totally different cities. So I'm kind of out of the loop when it comes to Winnipeg hardcore.
I don't know if I should say this on camera, but I don't really leave my house when I'm home. So there's a great scene in Winnipeg. There's just a great all-around music scene in Winnipeg, because there's nothing else to do.
Propaganda's from
cold.
Winnipeg.
Yeah.
I think that like for us too, it's like we're on tour like 8 months out of the year sometimes. So when we come, I go to a lot of shows. I go to hardcore shows. I go to metal shows. I go to indie rock shows, whatever. And so, like, you know, I'm seeing a lot of stuff, but it's like sometimes you're not always going to shows all the time when you're home for like a week or something at it, and you know you want to just chill out with a friend or something like that. So.
I went to Iron Maiden 2 days before we left. That was pretty cool. But I wouldn't say it was a hardcore show.
We're playing with Iron Maiden.
It was in an arena, so yeah, it was awesome though. It's great.
don't know. For me, it's just all I've ever really wanted to do since I started playing bands is one, play with all my favorite bands in the scene that we're in, and we've been able to do that. And two is be able to see the world. And for us, like, we've been able to go to places that I could never have imagined going to. And especially this year, we're really trying to, we've gone to a lot of places that bands usually go to, like Europe, UK, North America, Japan, and Australia. And now, like this year, we were just trying to do a lot more. We went to Mexico, Central America. Later on, we're going to go to South America, play some countries there, and Southeast Asia and stuff like that. So just basically, like, we're just able to see places that we've never been able to see before. And it's really important for us to go to places, and we're trying to like build the worldwide hardcore scene, I guess, you know what I mean. And for us, that's kind of like a big deal for us. But yeah, it's just been cool. We've been able to play with our favorite bands. Like today, we're playing with Madball, Sick of It All. Played with them a couple days ago too, and we toured with Propagandy. And it's, for me, we're just little kids, just very thankful,
Dream come true in every aspect of the word. I want to tour the Lagwagon real bad. We've done a couple shows with them.
I love Lagwagon, and I just don't think we'd be the best band to tour with.
Maybe Canada, but yeah.
I don't. We've had a lot of checks on the list. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So right now, it's really important to us. I think also just to sometimes, if we know, it's cool when we know other bands, just to tour with friends, and just when you're out on the road so much, it's nice to have people that you enjoy spending time with.